Hello ma'am, my name is Santosh. My register number is UR15CS148. In this video, I am going to explain about IP addressing and subnetting. First of all, we will see about IP address classes. There are mainly 5 classes: Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and Class E. The range of Class A starts from 1 to 127, and Class B, the range of Class B is 128 to 191, and the range of Class C is 192 to 223. The range of Class D is 224 to 239, and range of Class E is 240 to 255. And the default subnet mask for Class A is 255.0.0.0, and in Class A the first 8 bits belongs to our network bits, and next 24 bits are host bits. And in Class B the first 16 bits are network bits, and next 16 bits are host bits. And the default subnet mask for Class B is 255.255.0.0, and the default subnet mask for Class C is 255.255.255.0. and in Class C the first 24 bits are network bits, and next 8 bits are host bits. Now we'll look the problems. Here number of needed subnets are given as 3, and number of needed usable hosts are given as 45, and the network address is given as 200.175.14.0. Since the address started with 200, it belongs to Class C address class, and in order to get 3 subnet masks, we need to borrow 2 bits. So the number of bits borrowed is 2, and so since we borrowed 2 bits, the custom subnet mask will be is 26 here, and the number of subnets is 2 power 2, that is 4, and the number of host address is 64, and number of usable address is 2 power 6 minus 2, that is 64 minus 2. This is the table. For subnet 1, the subnet address is 200.175.14.0, and the first host address is 200.175.14.1, and next last host address is 200.175.14.62, and the broadcast address is 1 bit higher than the host address, that is 14.63. Likewise, for subnet 2, the subnetwork address is 200.175.14.64, and the first valid host address is 200.175.14.65, and last valid host address is 200.175.14.126, and broadcast address is 14.127. Likewise for subnet 3 also. Now coming to the second problem, number of needed subnets is given as 4, and the subnetwork address is 172.59.0.0. so here 172 belongs to the address class B, and in order to get 10 subnets, we need to borrow 4 bits. So the custom subnet mask is 20, and the number of subnets is 4 squared, that is 16, and the total number of host address is 62, and the usable host address is 16 minus 2, that is 2 power 4 minus 2. And this is the subnet table, that is subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 9, 10. For subnet 1, the subnetwork address is 172.59.0.0, and the next valid host address is 0.1, and last valid host address is 0.14, and broadcast address is 0.15. And for subnet 2, the first valid host address subnetwork address is 172.59.0.16, and the first valid host address is 0.17, last host address is 0.126, and broadcast address is 0.127. Likewise, we need to calculate for subnet up to subnet 10. And coming to problem 3, the number of needed usable hosts is given as 50, and number of the network address is given as 172.59.0.0. so it belongs to Class C, and number of bits, the default subnet mask is 16, and the custom subnet mask is 18. Since we borrowed 2 bits, the custom subnet mask is 18, and number of subnets is 2 squared, that is 4, and the number of host address is 64 and usable host address is 2.6 minus 2. And for subnet 1, the subnetwork address is 172.59.0.0 and the first valid host address is 0.1 and last valid host address is 0.63 and broadcast address is 0.64. And for subnet 2, the first subnetwork address is 172.59.0.64 and the first valid host address is 0.65 and last valid host address is 0.195 and broadcast address is 0.192. Likewise, we need to calculate up to 4 subnets. We need to calculate 4 subnets. Now coming to problem 4, here we have topology, and so since we have 3 local 3 connections, we need to, the total subnets are 4, so we need to borrow 2 bits. So the first subnetwork address for marketing is 196.34.20.0 and the first valid host address is 14.1 and the last valid host address is 14.62 and broadcast address is 14.63. And for research, the subnetwork address is 196.34.20.64 and the first valid host address is 20.65 and last valid host address is 20.126 and broadcast address is 20.127. Likewise, for management, the subnetwork address is 196.34.20.128 and first valid host address is 20.129 and last valid host address is 20.190 and broadcast address is 20.191 and link between routers, the subnetwork address is 196.34.20.192 and first valid host address is 14.20.193 and last valid host address is 20.54 and broadcast address is 20.255. The fifth problem is given here. So the subnetwork address for Dallas is 135.126.0.0, that is given already here. The first valid host address is 0.1 and last valid host address is 0.31 and broadcast address is 0.32. And for Washington, the subnetwork address is 195.126.0.32. The first valid host address is 0.33 and last valid host address is 0.63 and broadcast address is 0.64. And for New York, the first subnetwork address is 135.126.0.64 and first valid host address is 0.65 and last valid host address is 0.91 and broadcast address is 0.98. Likewise, we are supposed to calculate for link 1 between routers and link 2 between routers. Thank you.